We're going to wake up 20 years from now and say, gosh, we need to build some community centers. Well, we had them. They were called churches.
There's this shift in society of what role does the church play?
People are changing the way they engage their faith, the way they think about church, the way they think about religious community and involvement.
Madison is rated, we may be 10, we may be 11 on different studies of post-Christian cities in the United States. I think that means there's an environment of healthy skepticism around organized religion and the church itself.
As of 2019, more churches close every year than are open. And we lose food pantries, we lose the Girl Scout meeting spot, we lose, Alcoholics Anonymous meeting spots, we lose voting locations.
By 23, we rebranded to Eastmoreland Community Center with Common Grace being one of the residents. It's still a church, but that's on Sundays.
People walk in and say, especially with the ethical trade store, they're like, clearly this is not a church anymore. They see the Kindling Art Studio, and they walk into the gathering space and there's no pews and it's not set up like a church. And people are like, what's happening here?
And if saying church scares the community, let's make it a small c. It doesn't change who we are as a congregation, but it changes the outward focus that people see us from the community.
We've tried to neutralize a lot of the church language. We do refer to our sanctuary as the large gathering space. We call our meeting room a meeting room and not a fellowship room.
And it just goes back to what Jesus did when he was on this earth. He was not exclusionary. We choose language that is very specific to provide that feeling of welcome and community and honor and respect.
There's a host of systemic issues with this building, and we would be putting good money after bad, as they say, in order to fix it. And then it would still not be fully accessible.
It's not set up for the needs that we have. It's got a flat roof, which you never ever want in Wisconsin with their snowfall.
This building that has stood for 70 years will be taken down.
We had an open house, invited the neighbors. So we had about 60 folks come through, and we asked them, what is it that you want to see in the community center? There's a housing shortage in Madison, and housing that isn't like truly market rate is almost non-existent.
We really are interested in making some bigger apartments for families, since we're so close to a school and bike path and walking distance to grocery store and public transport. Perhaps a refugee family could settle there, or a first-year teacher, or somebody living independently in their home could move out of their home and have less burden, but still stay in their neighborhood. I think it's going to be very intergenerational.
By year 5, the cash flow from that property should easily sustain one full-time person for the community center. By year 10, we may be able to pay for 2 people to fully run the community center and to be pastoral staff.
It's not about us. It's about what God wants us to do, right? And we're not serving his purpose if we're stuck in our traditions and if we're stubborn in our ways. You can't serve the community and serve God's mission with that mentality.
It's 2 churches joining, it's a vision for social enterprise and property development, it's a vision for new mission and ministry in their community, it's a vision for sustainable financial future. It's all those things mixed up together in a way that's really, really quite exciting.